guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, and as I promised on my Twitter, we are going to be talking about Juvia's Place. This read, it's just a read, it's not a drag, has been long overdue, but I kind of pushed it out of my mind because I just felt like it wasn't even important anymore because I don't know, but now that it's resurfaced, I have to come on my channel and talk about this. So if you guys do not know, Juvia's Place is a makeup company that just recently stopped being sold online and was still being sold online, but it moved to in-store. So it moved to Ulta, the same thing that Kylie did, something like Laura Lee, I believe kind of does that with hers. Anyway, so it now gets sold in Ulta. It has a huge displays in Ulta, this, that, and the third. And I think, they sell eyeshadow specifically. And they just recently came out with a foundation. And I believe they're coming out with a concealer, or they already came out with a concealer. Who knows? I am not that into the know on, number one, what's going on in the makeup world anymore. And number two, what's going on in Juvia's Place. Now, Juvia's Place is a Black-owned brand, and I want to bring that up because that is actually very important to what my issue is with Juvia's Place. Now, when Juvia's Place first stepped on the scene, I would say about 2015 is where it got a lot of steam. People were talking about Juvia's Place. I want you to realize the main people who were talking about Juvia's Place and what got Juvia's Place to pick up some steam was Black YouTubers, makeup YouTubers, beauty makeup YouTubers between the 20,000 to about 150 to 200,000 range. So smaller channels, smaller Black channels specifically, were the main ones keeping Juvia's Place afloat before it had its big splurge, I would say, in 2016, 2017. So these channels between the ranges of 20,000 and 200 subscribers were the main ones advocating for Juvia's Place, talking about how pigmented the shadows are. And that, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I believe I am correct, that is what elevated Juvia's Place to what it is now. Now, when Juvia's Place was on the come up, that's when I first noticed something was off with the business side of Juvia's Place. The customer service side in particular was quite odd, really, really odd. And I say that to say is you couldn't return things on Juvia's Place, which is already weird if you can't return. I understand when people return makeup, that is a big no, you can't do anything with the makeup once someone has returned it. So it's kind of like a big loss and you get no return on investment, but still you should be able to give back makeup, especially makeup at that price point. Juvia's Place isn't cheap. Is it a colored rain? No, but it's not cheap. A palette will cost you in the 20s, 30s, and 40s dollars at Juvia's Place. I don't know if it goes up to 40, but it's no drugstore. It's a quality brand. They're charging quality prices. So for them not to have a return policy, that is odd. Also, people were having issues with shipping, and that's another thing that was quite odd. And it was an up and coming brand, so you expect issues. But when people would come and voice their opinion about those issues, Juvia's Place, whoever was in charge of their customer service, I am privy to believe the owner at that time, Chi, was the one who was in charge of customer service. But who knows, whoever was in charge of customer service at that time was having none of it. They were dragging people in your emails. In your emails to Juvia's Place, you were getting dragged by the customer service. You would be hey, got an order, it didn't come, or got an order, it came broken. Hey, I want a refund. This is not what I ordered, or things are messed up, or I just don't want this anymore. As a customer, you are allowed to say you don't want something anymore. And you would get dragged to the point of You should have known what you was buying. You should have clicked on the right thing. We don't do refunds. We don't want to. I mean, like, just very, and I'm not making that voice because it's a black owned brand. I'm making that voice because that is the attitude that you got in the customer service. And the thing is, I've never ordered from Juvia's Place. You can go on YouTube right now. I don't think anyone has taken down their videos for the most part regarding Juvia's Place. And you can see the horror stories people have had with Juvia's Place. Like, they are mean. The customer service is mean. And I am a person who is all about customer service. When I order something online, I need to be sure that if something goes wrong with my order, I will be able to contact customer service and get my money back. Like, I always need a way that Kenya Wilson can get her money back. I don't play the reindeer games. Like, I need to know that customer service will be emailing me back within 24 hours. I prefer 12 hours, but within 24 hours telling me there is a way either I can get a new product or get my money back. And that's on period, point blank period. Like, I don't play those games. So once I heard people talking about they wasn't getting a coin from Juvia's Place, I was just like, I don't want nothing to do. I was already broke, so I probably couldn't afford Juvia's Place in the first place. But secondly, not to get my money back, that was odd. And another thing I want to point out, Juvia's Place was getting a lot of clout from these black YouTubers. To put it in perspective, Juvia's Place, you have Colored Rain. Is Colored Rain black owned? I hope Colored Rain is black owned. Anyway, you have brands like Colored Rain. You have brands like Beauty Bakery who are owned or black affiliate. Colored Rain really might not be black owned. It's Colored Rain black. Regardless, I put them all in the same category of brands that YouTube and Instagram kind of big up those companies. Like, without the influencer, the beauty makeup guru, those brands would not have any footing, in my opinion. Because none of them do anything as far as like marketing that would blow your socks off. Like, they're just brands that are word of mouth, in my opinion. But Juvia's Place skyrocketed past Colored Rain. It skyrocketed past Beauty Bakery. Therefore, they have everything to owe to the influencer. So it bothered me a little bit to see them kind of do the things they were doing, because I'm hearing all these horror stories from YouTubers. YouTubers are having horror stories with this company. They are spending their money and having horror stories with Juvia's Place. And I'm like, that is weird. So in 2016, a video by the name of, and I'm going to look on my laptop, why I won't buy from Juvia's Place ever again, by a YouTuber who I'm subscribed to, have been subscribed to since she made this video. Her name is Tiffy Jeff 069. I will link her channel down in the description box. If I forget, someone clock me in the comments and tell me to link her in the description box, because I absolutely love her channel. But she made a video as to why she won't buy at Juvia's Place ever again. And this is where I was done with Juvia's Place from this point on. So she talked about in the beginning of her video, and mind you, Tiffany is a nice person. Like, you can watch all her videos. Nothing ever seems malicious. Nothing ever seems mean. Like, she just seems like a girl, a woman who loves makeup and puts her hard-earned money. She works a regular job and she puts her money into YouTube. That's all it seems like, right? So she asked Juvia's Place for an affiliate link, right? An affiliate link. Companies don't lose anything by giving affiliate links. They have everything to gain with affiliate links, because at the end of the day, anyone who clicks on a YouTuber's affiliate link probably wouldn't have bought from that company anyways. So therefore, either you never got the customer at all, or you get the customer and give 10% of the money to the person who sent them there. Like, affiliate links is only in your advantage, because the only people who are going to click on the affiliate link is people who were brought to the site by this person. So either one, you don't want customers, or two, you don't feel like people deserve compensation for the work that they did to support your company. She didn't ask for you to give her money. She didn't give you her rates. She asked for an affiliate link. You can go to audible.com and get an affiliate. You can go to several Fashion Nova, all types of places and get an affiliate link without being anyone. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You don't have to have an Instagram page. You don't have to have any of those things to get an affiliate link. Like, it's an affiliate link. It's basically saying, if I bring people to your website, I'm going to get a little bit of the coin. You're literally it's getting someone to almost do free work for you. What is 10% going to do? And Tiff in the video pointed out, she was like, people have to do some real damage for you to have to send me any money. Like, and that is the truth. 10% of a $20 pallet. Come on. And at this time, when Tiff was making this video, Juvia's Place at most have 4 pallets. At most, they only had 4 pallets. They didn't have nothing in their freaking arsenal to make anyone spend more than $100 on Juvia's Place website. So what do you mean you don't want to give her an affiliate link? So, but that's not the issue. Do what you want. It's your company. Once again, it's the way that Juvia's Place handled the situation. They talked down on her. They degraded her. They made her seem like she was trying to swindle them, do something to them. Like, it's degrading. It is degrading. I still haven't even gotten to my big issue with Juvia's Place. So this happens and it's degrading, it's belittling. And then after she comes out and tells her story, Juvia's Place just bans her. They're just like, we're done with you. We don't want they block her on everything and basically make her out to be the villain. And to be honest, up until this point, a lot of people saw her as the villain. A lot of people see when a Black-owned company is doing their thing, and other Black YouTubers or Black people in general say something against that brand, you're hating or you're not supporting Black brands. I'm going to say it. Not all Black brands deserve to be supported. The same way not all white brands, not all Asian brands, not everybody is for the people. And that's where I am with Juvia's Place, because this brings us into the now. So after this happens, I go about my life. And Juvia's Place consistently grows until one day I see it on Nikki Tutorial's channel. And that is where everything just came to a head for me. It got to the point from late 2016 and on, Juvia's Place was all over these white influencers' channel. And you didn't hear any horror stories. You didn't have any issue with people getting affiliate links. You didn't have any issue with people getting PR. You didn't have mind you, before this time, if Juvia's Place was kicking Black people off their PR list left and right, if you didn't offer anything to gain to them, they were kicking you off your PR list. Tiff in her video, which I will link below, talked about that. So they were kicking people off their PR list here and now. Now, I stand by the belief, if you get kicked off a company's PR list, I don't care. Like, you don't need to come to your channel and tell me you got kicked off of a company's PR list. I don't care. Like, I don't care that you're no longer getting free product from a company. Like, sorry, if you want me to be the shoulder to cry on and you're getting free product, I don't care. No. I have to pay for everything I get from the makeup community. You can do it too. So that's where I stand with getting kicked off a PR list. So when people were getting kicked off of Juvia's Place PR list, I personally didn't care, because I'm just like, I'm buying my makeup, y'all can too. But when all of a sudden Juvia's Place gets a little clout, I see all these white influencers getting PR from Juvia's Place, and it all added up. Juvia's Place used the Black community. The reason why, and I don't know how to even put it into words, what Juvia's Place is, or the owner is the woman. Like, y'all, that is the tea. That is the tea of the day. Does Chi Chi actually own Juvia's Place? Because a lot of people are saying it's like the black woman they have on the Popeyes commercial, pretending like she owned Popeyes. Girl, Juvia's Place, are you Ain't Your Mama? Are you good old sis on the Popeyes commercial, pretending like you own the company, when in reality some random person owns Juvia's Place? What is the tea, Miss Juvia? I am so tan, you guys. I wore a freaking tube top yesterday, and my arms are literally like 3 shades darker than my face, but you love it. Summertime glow, dark skin of a summer shade, honey. So anyways, yes. So I was just like, that's funny. That's funny that you literally, and all the old girlies, all the girlies with less than 200,000 subscribers couldn't find themselves on a Juvia's Place PR list. Juvia's Place, after they got their original clout that they needed from the girls, the small channels, they were not checking for any of these smaller YouTubers. To put it in perspective, Alyssa Ashley and Jackie Aina went on a rant about Juvia's Place. Now, Alyssa Ashley said that she tried to get some free products from Juvia's Place, and Juvia's Place kind of told her no. That even the owner of Juvia's Place, the owner, said that she even did not give Alyssa Ashley her product. Now, the owner of Juvia's Place tried to say that's why Alyssa Ashley was upset. That no one is sweating over free product. Come on. But I guess some people are. Some people, it really does, like, they really take it to heart when companies kick them off PR lists. I don't know why, but she was never on the PR list. She tried to review the products. Now, ask yourself why this company would not give Alyssa Ashley PR. Now, Alyssa Ashley's channel did grow rather quickly in late 2017. So I would say probably around the time she was probably trying to review Juvia's Place, she probably had like 200,000, 400,000, maybe let's say 500,000. She might have been at 500,000 subscribers, but why would you not give a channel with 500,000 subscribers Juvia's Place? It's not about the numbers. The entire time, it was never about the numbers in any of this. Juvia's Place did not care how many subscribers any of these people had at all. At all. They did not care. They did not care if your skin was at least half black. Juvia's Place was not sending you anything, because Juvia's Place was remarketing. Juvia's Place was doing some new customizations. They wanted new people in the Juvia's Place realm. And it was white people. They wanted white people promoting Juvia's Place. Because let's be honest, Juvia's Place was a black brand. When you thought in 2016, when you thought of Juvia's Place, you thought of black people. Black people were the main ones talking about Juvia's Place. And a lot of companies, this goes beyond Juvia's Place, this goes for many black companies. A lot of black companies don't want only black people showing their products, because it gets stigmatized, it gets stereotyped, it gets stigmatized, it gets put into a box. But once again, it's not black people putting it into a box. Why does the black dollar not mean anything to anyone? You want black people to still buy your stuff, because at this point, Juvia's Place, black people were the main people buying Juvia's Place, but you don't want black people promoting your thing. You don't want visually Juvia's Place to be aligned with blackness. And it's funny because you have titles of your palettes, all types of African queens, all types of this, but you want to sell that to white people. So you want to use a black aesthetic, African, a Nubian aesthetic, but sell it to white people. And that's what they were doing. They no longer wanted their company to be on the Chitlin circuit. Let's be honest. That is what people like the owner of Juvia's Place see it as, when black people are the main ones promoting their stuff. They think they're on the chitlin circuit. They think they are only in the projects. They think they are only in the hood. And that's not what people, if I started a company, I would have no problem if only black people bought it. But a lot of people who start companies do not want black people to be their main audience, not the face, because they don't want it to be in the stigma. And the issue with that is you're just buying into racist rhetoric. And it goes back to prove why she was talking down on those black people. This all comes full circle. There's a reason why she was talking down to Tiffany. There's a reason why she was talking down to all those black influencers. She doesn't value blackness. That is period. And it sounds crazy if you're not a black person. There are plenty of black people in the black community who do not value blackness, who think them as a black person is superior to every other blackness that there is. And to me, this is all alleged, by the way. None of this is all this. She could be nothing like this. Let me cover my tracks. But no, she feels like she is better than all these other people. And she feels like anything she is aligned with, which is her company, deserves to be in other spaces that are not black. Black people weren't enough for her. No one's saying you should have an issue with your channel, your company growing, but don't sit here and take a dump on all the people who helped your company to get there. And you proved it. You proved in all those people's emails, customer service, like when people want to return things or when people have an issue and you're talking down on them, can we talk about the microaggression? Can we talk about the internalized racism in that you thinking some black, or Tiffany wanting an affiliate code, you thinking black people want to swindle you? We can get into that, how other black people look down on other blacks, and blacks that they feel are lesser than them, thinking that someone's trying to swindle you. No one's trying to scam Juvia's place, sis. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. No one is trying to scam Juvia's place for some colorful eyeshadow palettes. You're not that girl. You're really not that girl. So please, simmer down a bit. Simmer down a bit. The people who were supporting Juvia's place actually wanted to support Juvia's place, and they wanted to get the product that they paid for. So simmer, take it down. Take it down 2 notches. But it goes back, the fact that the minute that this company got this successful, they were only aligned with white people. And so then, boom, Nikki Tutorials becomes the face of Juvia's place. Now, she doesn't become the face, she's not the face, but she, for some reason, gets the credit for bringing Juvia's place into mainstream. Now, Nikki Tutorials had millions of subscribers. That's the tea of it all. And no one's saying she didn't introduce Juvia's place to a wider market, but Juvia's place directly played into the fact that Nikki Tutorials somehow broke Juvia's place. She was doing the hard work. She was in the dirt. I've seen several white channels say that they bought Juvia's place because of Nikki Tutorials, and Nikki Tutorials brought Juvia's place. This company is so good. Eyeshadow so pigmented for the price. And I'm just so we're going to pretend for the past 2 years, black people weren't the ones putting Juvia's place in the main market. And my issue is, if white people, that's how you got interested in, you got introduced to Juvia's place and through Nikki Tutorials, that's fine. You're not the issue. The issue is Juvia's place for perpetuating that. You're giving Nikki Tutorials all type of affiliate links. You're giving her all types of PR. You're giving her all types of press. Yet, you had an issue with that when it was black people. When it was about collaborating with black people, you had an issue. But now that you get your white audience, and Nikki Tutorials will bring in a white audience, you're all for giving out press. You're all for the affiliate links, girl. Make it make sense. Make it really make sense. She didn't want, that's what's crazy. She didn't even want to collaborate with Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina said in a tweet, her and Juvia's place never even discussed rates. Now, people can work with whoever they want, and I'm not saying every company should want to collab with Jackie Aina, but isn't it weird, the biggest beauty YouTuber on the platform, you never try to discuss rates with her? You'll discuss rates with channels smaller than her. You'll give affiliate links to channels smaller than her, but you never once tried to discuss rates with Jackie Aina. Am I crazy for thinking that's weird? A black owned company, makeup company, would not want to align itself with Jackie Aina. And I know everyone doesn't have to want to align themselves with Jackie Aina, but ain't it weird? Ain't it weird you'll align yourself with everyone else, but instead of doing something that would make the most sense, you completely bypass that opportunity? Like, to me, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that you bypass Jackie Aina. You don't want black customers. It's not that they don't want black customers. Money is money. You don't want that to be the face of your company. And number two, you're comfortable with your black audience. You take, like I said, blackness is taken for granted. If black people like something, people just assume they're going to like it forever. We don't even have to pander to them because they're going to like it regardless. Like, we already got them. Let's focus on, you'll put all your time and effort into people who don't even like you, but instead of trying to get a good relationship to the people who supported you when you were nothing, these smaller channels were buying your makeup. But now that you're big, it's forget them and let's focus on the people who didn't want anything to do with you until someone else had to give you a cosign. A white person had to give you a cosign for these people to even care about your brand. But people who were buying your brand knowing little to nothing, you don't want anything to do with. Make it make sense. Really make it make sense. And it bothers me. It bothers me when uppity blacks try to think they're better than everyone else, or our money isn't good enough for you, or our money's good enough for you, but you don't need to focus on us. They'll be there all the time. And that is what Juvia's Place gives me. They just give me very anti-blackness. Like, Juvia's Place has always gave me very anti-blackness. Talking to people in the emails like we're dogs, like we're trying to steal from you. Really, sis? Really, just perpetuating the same racist ideology. The minute y'all were able to cross over, y'all crossed over and forgot. That's the thing. That's the word. I've been looking for that word this whole video. Crossing over. Juvia's Place wanted to cross over. They no longer want, but there's a way to do that. No one is saying Juvia's Place had to be just only catering to black people the entire time. That is not what anyone is saying. What I am saying is there's a way to cross over. There's a respectable way to cross over. And y'all didn't do it. Y'all didn't do it. Y'all did not go with the respectableness. Y'all did not go with being kind to the people who really wanted to help you. People were really promoting Juvia's Place because it was black owned. And y'all really just didn't care. Y'all were just like, y'all not getting affiliate links. We not sending y'all new products. We not doing this. We not doing that. So when Jackie Aina, I haven't even gotten to that. So Jackie Aina kind of called them out. Okay, let's get into the Jeffree Star thing because I have feelings and I also don't have feelings. Okay, so this all started because Juvia's Place reposted Jeffree Star reviewing their foundation on their Instagram. Okay. I am long past the phase where I care. Am I long past it? Okay, brands can support Jeffree Star. Here's my thing. I don't expect more from other people than I would give myself. Jeffree Star endorsing your brand is a very big deal. It is a very big deal. So you have to have a conversation with yourself. Do you go with morals or do you go with money? And that's a hard conversation. I've never been in the situation to where I have to make that decision. Therefore, I can't tell you what's the right or wrong decision. So I'm not necessarily here to say brands shouldn't. I don't think brands should support Jeffree Star, but I'm not here to tell you what they should and shouldn't do. That's their company. The issue, there's a particular issue with Juvia's Place and Beauty Bakery. Beauty Bakery, you can get some of this tea too. There's a specific issue I have with those two brands outwardly supporting Jeffree Star. Number one, for Beauty Bakery, let's get you out the break. Jackie Aina was carrying y'all on her back for a year. For a year, Jackie Aina was promoting y'all stuff when she shouldn't have been because some of the stuff was trash. There, I said it. She was promoting y'all, and for y'all to go behind Jeffree Star and big up Jeffree Star, that's very telling because this is the same Jeffree Star that called Jackie Aina a gorilla. They have had beef. So for you, that wasn't a good look. That was not a good look, in my opinion, for you to sit there and go behind Jeffree Star as if Jackie Aina wasn't the main one. driving the freaking bandwagon? Are we serious? So that actually really bothered me. Because I'm like, Beauty Bakery, really? Like, I understand Jeffree Star came to your defense, but let's be real. Like, you know Jackie Aina and Jeffree Star have beef. And I guess you have to ask yourself a question. Does Beauty Bakery have to care? Does Beauty Bakery have to keep up with every beef that Jackie Aina has? No, but we all know Jeffree Star and his racist tendencies. Therefore, it was a little distasteful for me. But so back to Juvia's place. Juvia's place is going to get a hard pass for me on the Jeffree Star thing. Not pass as in I'm passing like, it's okay. I'm not supporting them in this Jeffree Star thing because you market yourself. This is why I'm saying they market a black African Nubian aesthetic, but that's not what is seen on the business side. You talk about Nefertiti, you talk about Cleopatra, you talk about all this blackness, this Nubian, this African, this Zakia, all this blackety blackness, African blackness. But on the flip side, would post someone who has directly insulted black women? You see how it's not adding up? Don't sit here and use blackness to sell to black people or to sell the black aesthetic to white people, but then go directly show support for someone who has done nothing with his platform for black women but tear us down. Let's talk about it. That is the issue. It's not not a lot of people, but some people are like, if y'all gonna stop supporting every brand that has co-signed Jeffree Star, you're gonna have to stop supporting all these people they listen. That's not the issue. If we stop supporting every brand who went up for Jeffree Star, no one will be here because Jeffree Star sells. That is where we're at. Does he? I guess let's say it. He sells. That is not the issue. It is the fact that you make this whole brand on black women and black love and black women pride, but then you'll support Jeffree Star. It just shows that it's a mockery. You are a mockery. You are a foolery, and it's fraudulent. You only do this so you can, for an aesthetic point. There's no actual moral compass. There's no actual respectability behind it. It's just for an aesthetic. But the thing is, when you market it to black people are directly buying this because it feels like a brand that is showing love for you. But then you support Jeffree. Do we see the issue? Do we see how you wanted nothing to do with black influencers, but you'll support Jeffree Star? You're supposed to be a black-owned brand. That's the thing. They pride themselves on being a black-owned brand. If someone comes for them, they will talk about how they are black-owned. They will talk about how they support black women. But from what we have seen, your support for black women have been piss poor. You've talked to black women like they are dogs, like they are literal dogs. But you'll do all this for Jeffree Star. You'll do all this for Nikki Tutorials and every other white influencer. It's not that. So Alyssa Ashley and Jackie Aina called them out because, once again, like I said, they fall into the same racist trap as many other brands, period. So they came out with the foundation. That's actually why they were shouting out Jeffree Star, because they're coming out with the foundation and right on time. When any company is coming out with the foundation, after Fenty launch all their 40 shades, now anytime someone comes out with a foundation, it's time to get blackity black. It's time to care about black people. When it's foundation time, it is time to care about black people. They saw that Fenty made $3.8 billion in 2 years. So now it is time to be blackity black when it's foundation time. When it has anything to do with complexion products, you will see people send out PR to black people that you ain't never seen before. Like, that is when it's time to actually care about black people. When it's time to sell some foundation, because Fenty showed it works. It works. Black people buy makeup. Oop, who would have thought? Juvia's place knows, because that's who kept them afloat for 2 years. Anyways, so they reach out to Alyssa Ashley and Jackie Aina, and I'm sure to several more influencers, now that it's time to sell foundation. So you didn't want nothing to do with Alyssa. Y'all didn't have enough stock to send Alyssa Ashley some PR. But now you got stock when it's foundation time. Y'all didn't want nothing to do with Jackie Aina. But now that it's foundation time, we need good old Jackie Aina to shuck and jive for us. So Y'all see the issue. You see the issue. White people aren't selling foundation to black people. They're just not. So we need black people to big up this brand the same way black people did for Fenty. Therefore, we need our good old Jackie Aina and Alyssa Ashley to tell those blackies that it's time to buy some foundation. And that's what you use them for. And it goes back to the full circle that Juvia's Place uses and abuses black people, but all they care about is having a white audience. That's the only people they care about pandering to. That's the only people they care about making sure they're comfortable. Them being comfortable is okay. They want to distance themselves from blackness so much, but now when it's time that you can now make a profit from being black and being woke, now you want to go back to black people, and it's tired, it's old. I'm so over Juvia's Place. No, I'm not on Juvia's Place side. The Jeffree Star thing is just the nail in the coffin. They have had issues with black representation since the very beginning, the way they treat black people. And I just want to give a shout out to Tiffany, who I was talking about, because she got a lot of bullets for coming at Juvia's Place. And in the end, see, God always makes a way in the end, because look who looks redeemed. Look who we see it. Now we all see it. Juvia's Place ain't that girl. You're not that girl. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next one.